How old is your daughter? God bless her, preserve her.
She's new.
No,
Less
no. Okay, I have a Sunni Muslim. He wants to arrange marriage with your daughter. He's around 50 years old. He wants to now write a contract with you that your daughter will be my wife, and when she's 9, I'm going to marry her and consummate the marriage. Yes or no?
2024, no.
But hold on, your prophet is a role model and the Sharia is for all time. Are you saying that's outdated?
Actually, did research. In the 1800s in America, they allowed 10-year-olds to get married.
Last time I checked, America wasn't a prophet from God, but your prophet is, right?
No, that's true. But I'm just going with civilization.
Oh, wait. So you're going to use the corrupt Sharia of the kuffar to justify the filth of your prophet. I thought your prophet's better.
I don't know. I'm just saying people thought it was normal even 200 years.
But didn't Allah know it's not normal? I thought Allah knows everything.
What do you mean? He does know everything.
So did he not know it's not normal for a 54-year-old to sleep with a 9-year-old because physically, psychologically it'll damage her? So your God didn't know that?
I mean, it probably was normal back in the day.
But you didn't answer my question. You first said, well, okay, people thought it's normal. But I thought Allah knows that. Hold on, buddy. Let me make my point because you're tap dancing. I thought Allah knows everything, and he knows the design of the body, and he knows for a young girl at 9, she is physically premature and psychologically premature to have a grown man, 54, old enough to be her grandfather, with an erect penis penetrating her. Did Allah know that or no?
Of course.
He knew that.
Okay.
And he allowed your prophet to do it. And he allows it in the Quran, 65 verse 4. And you still want to insult me and say this man's better than my Jesus?
How am I insulting?
Because you're telling me this man is greater than Jesus. God forbid the insult. You see why we Christians hate your prophet and we get angry? This man you're going to compare to Jesus.
Hate is a strong word.
No, it says, do I not hate those who hate you? Do you hate Satan or do you love Satan?
I hate Satan.
You hate what?
Satan.
Oh, but that's a strong word.
No, but that's Satan. Jesus teaches
you. Yeah, but then you have agents of, because your Quran says there are human shayateen. Chapter 6, verse 112. You have even humans that are devils.
That's true, but according to Christians, it says not to fight flesh, but to fight the spirit.
Exactly, but we also rebuke and hate those who are giving themselves over to Satan instead of repenting. That's Psalm 139, 19 and 22.
Jesus doesn't teach that.
You want to bet he does? Now, don't change subject like how you ran. Good, let's run back. I like how you ran, the runner. Come back to the issue. So you just condemned your prophet for being a pimp, and you condemned him for doing something that Allah knew would damage the 9-year-old.
What do you mean it didn't damage her?
He left her a widow at the age of 18.
Aisha.
He couldn't. Did she have children with him?
No.
Was he able to get any of the other wives pregnant?
He got Khadija pregnant.
That's before, and even that's debatable. The Shia denied. But could he get her pregnant? Aisha.
Ooh. Possibly.
Where? You mean what? The baby died? So no. Muhammad, you're telling me,
she didn't.
A 9-year-old. Couldn't get her pregnant, left her a widow at 18, so she couldn't marry and have children with anyone else, and she dies years later in her old age all by herself. And you're saying that didn't do any damage to her?
Time out, Uncle Sam. Hold on real quick.
Well, don't call me Uncle. Well, before you ask me, I want to ask this. Let's say Aisha was your daughter. Be honest with me. Your daughter, the one that you love. Well, I'm not. Let me make the point, then you can ask me. Let me just make the point.
Right now, if
No. Let's go to the time Muhammad. You're at the time Muhammad.
Yeah.
Your daughter.
Yeah.
You want me to make can I make the point? You just said, yeah, you buried yourself. Let me just make the point before you say and embarrass yourself live. You're living at the time Muhammad. Your beautiful little angel, that little angel, whether it's Muhammad or Abu Bakr, they want to now marry her when she's 9, and they're in their 40s and 50s. They marry her, they die, leaving her a widow. In the case of Muhammad, let's take Muhammad. He then leaves your daughter a widow at 18. She can never marry. I want you to say I'd be okay with that.
2 things.
No, say I'll be okay with it. You said yes.
2 things. One, we're actually encouraged to marry widows in Islam.
That's not what I asked you. See,
I'm just saying.
No one could marry Muhammad's wives.
The reason why Aisha didn't get married was...
No, the Quran says you can't marry Muhammad's wives. That's in the Quran.
It's out of respect. It's not.
No, it's because Muhammad said they're your mothers. In his world, they're your mothers. So he made up this rule so you don't touch them. So don't change the subject, my friend. Get to the point. If your prophet married your 9-year-old at that time, you're living at that time, and he left her a widow at 18, no children, to die a widow, no children, I want you to say, I'm okay with my prophet doing that to my daughter. I want it recorded.
He said, I want it recorded.
Look, because it is recorded. I want to hear it. I want people to see what Islam does. Say it.
That question.
You can't even answer it. Yep.
You can't.
Your heart is convicting you. That's a spirit.
Every man will say no. You know.
Say it again. Every man will say what?
No. This day and age, this day and
No,
age,
okay. Well, I'm gonna repeat it a third time.
Let me continue.
At the time
Muhammad,
of your prophet,
marrying Aisha, at the time that he did, not a single scholar, not a single Christian, not a single man.
you're lying through your teeth.
Rose an argument.
You're lying through your teeth because I have hadiths where when Umar ibn al-Khattab wanted to marry Kulthum, she was around 10 and 11, the daughter of Ali. Ali said, she's too young for you. Stop lying to me, man. I know your tradition. But before you run there, you at least honestly said, no man would want that, especially today. Forget today. Let's go back to the time of your prophet. You're there, 7th century.
You cannot, with the wisdom and knowledge that we have now, you cannot say.
So guys, he just showed you modern technology. Well, let me repeat what you said. Did you hear what he said? He just said, with our knowledge today, we just proved Allah is an ignoramus. He's really Satan, because if Allah knew everything, he would know that technology would catch up to the Quran and showing how evil this is. So thank you for destroying the Quran.
I'm saying a long time ago, girls got married at 10 and 11.
And did Allah know that would be bad back then?
It's not bad. We're the people.
Oh, it's okay. It's good.
Humans. Time out. We're the humans that made it bad.
But did Allah know it's bad, and could he have stopped it like he stopped adoption?
It's not bad. A girl getting married when she hits maturity is not bad.
Your hadith says she wasn't mature. She was still playing with dolls because she hadn't reached puberty.
Look, yeah, look, uncle,
yes.
look. Right.
So no, wait. I'm going to throw you out if you don't listen. Listen, because now you're running. Did Allah know that a 54-year-old sleeping with a 9-year-old would be bad for her, because later on, modern technology would confirm? Did he know that? Yes or no? Did he know it was bad?
It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's okay. So you'd be okay for a 54-year-old to mount your daughter and have sex with her?
Look, man, I told you, this day and age, you can't ask that question.
You know, I'm going to block you because you keep repeating this. I didn't say this age.
That's the truth, Sam.
So you want me to get you out of here because you're wasting my time now?
How am I wasting your time?
Because you keep saying this day and age, and I asked the question, I'm going to ask it the 5th time. Did Allah know back then that today, can I finish the point? Today, in the 21st century, science would confirm this is not healthy or good for a 9-year-old. Did he know that back then? Yes or no? Did he know it?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Okay. So
did Allah abolish adoption, which is good? Did he stop adoption?
Yeah.
So now notice, listen to yourself. It's recorded. Go back and listen. So I want everyone here. Allah stopped adoption, which is good, in the 7th century. And Allah knew that today science, 21st century, would show it is not healthy good for a 54-year-old to mount a 9-year-old, but that he didn't stop, he allowed it. And you don't see the problem. Poor you, man.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
That's what I thought. Poor you. I feel bad for you.
What I thought. But even that's what I thought. Like I said, back in the day, girls got married at a very young age.
Okay, let's go to something else, because you just refuted that very point. Did Allah know back then that when you get married to a young girl, it was not healthy for them? You said yes, he knew that. So stop repeating that argument. Let's go to something else. You want to have a conversation? Because you just destroyed your religion.
Let me just end it with this. Today, this day and age, 18-year-old girls don't get married because they're too young.
Did you not just say, we got you recorded, Allah even knew back then, in the 7th century, he knew back then, what we now found today, 21st century, that a 54-year-old sleeping with a 9-year-old is not healthy for her. You said, yes, he knew it. That means if Allah really cared for children, he would say to the people, the hell with you and your practice. Don't do that, like he stopped adoption. Why did he stop adoption when it was good, but he didn't stop this when this was evil? Can you answer that question?
Why did he stop adoption?
He canceled adoption, which is humane, but he didn't stop this practice, which you even admit harms a young girl. Why? Why stop a good practice, but not stop this evil practice?
Because for one, adoption leads to other things. That's why they stopped it.
What other question do you have? I don't want you to embarrass yourself. It's okay. You already did damage. So what's the next question you have? Go ahead, Suhail. When you go back and listen to yourself, the Spirit will convict you. You'll see. You're going to say, wow. When we're done, go back, listen to this. By yourself, close the door, listen. You're going to see how embarrassing this religion is.